guys, it's Ajia here, and this beginning of fall has been very wet and quite chilly. And you know what that means? Winter is just around the corner. Don't make me say it. Who am I kidding? I'm totally gonna say it.
But winter is coming.
You knew it was coming. Go on. So today we're gonna talk about 9 essentials for winterizing your home. Number 1, conduct an audit. Sounds fun, doesn't it? So what you want to do is take a walk around your home and figure out where you're losing energy. And that way you can prioritize exactly what projects take precedent over others. So BC Hydro actually has a program. It's called the Inner Guide Home Evaluation, and they will come to your house and walk through it with you and point out where you're losing energy, where you could be more efficient. Now, if you don't want to wait for BC Hydro, fair enough. There are plenty of DIY guides online on the old interwebs. I'll actually leave a, right here, there you go. There's a website that's got a awesome DIY list, so you can go through and do an audit of your home and find out where you are losing energy and where you could be more efficient. Number 2, you can install a programmable thermostat. Not one of those old ones that you just like tap it. Get one of those fancy ones. You can get a Nest. There are plenty of options out there. And one thing to remember to do is while you're in the home, you have it at your nice comfortable temperature. When you're at work or when you're asleep, you can reduce it by a couple degrees, like 2 or 3 degrees. And just that small difference will save you a lot of money over the year. But what you don't want to do is turn it off completely while you're not in the home, because the energy it takes to get your home back up to where it should be is going to be way too much, and it's going to be wasting energy, and that's not what we want. All right, number 3 is a pretty common one. We are going to do some caulking and weather stripping. So go look around to all your windows and your doors, see if there's any gaps that you can fill, put down some weather stripping, close all that up. Number 4 is draft blockers. So if you got doors leading to outside or into a garage or in like a dingy basement where it's super cold, put in some draft blockers, and that way, again, it will keep the cold air out and the warm air in. Okay, so number 5 is adjusting your water heater. So the water heaters, when they're first put in, they're usually set at about 140 degrees Fahrenheit or about 60 degrees Celsius. And for a lot of people, that's way too hot. So what you can do is adjust that, bring it down to 120 Fahrenheit, which is about 49 degrees Celsius. And that way it's still nice and warm, but you're gonna save about $60 over the year for not having that extra super hot water. Another thing you can do is to get a hot water tank insulator. It's $50 on Amazon. You can get a next day delivery. You're good. And you can help the environment and be more energy efficient. Thanks, Amazon. All right, so number 6 is not to upgrade your heating system prematurely. You want to make sure that the rest of your house is energy efficient so that you can handle getting a smaller new heating system. A lot of things have changed over the years, and you don't need that giant bulky furnace anymore. You can get a lot more energy efficient options, but those options aren't going to do anything if the rest of your house isn't also energy efficient. So make sure those drafts are all sealed up, windows are caulked, and everything is good to go before you upgrade. Number 7, I did allude to this earlier, but when we're talking thermostats, what I don't want you to do is turn off the heat completely while you're not in the home. You can certainly turn it down a couple of degrees and that will help, but if you turn it off completely, the energy that it takes to rebuild that up to a solid, comfortable heat is just too much. Don't do it. Number 8, if you have one of those box air conditioners that sits in your window, it is time to take it out for the season. It's not hard to do, and it will really prolong the life of your unit. So you take it out of the window, and that way you're not getting all the cold air coming in, hot air sneaking out, and the system will get better protected over the winter months. And then in the summertime, you can just put it back in. And finally, number 9, last but certainly not least, don't use space heaters for large areas. Come on, guys. Space heaters are great for a small area like an office, but if you've got this gorgeous open concept living, dining, kitchen area, a space heater is not gonna cut it. You are gonna waste a lot of coin and energy heating an area of that size with a space heater when you could just turn up the thermostat. And remember that going energy efficient has its benefits. I will put a link down here to all the rebates that are available to you if you are upgrading your home to be more energy efficient. So you can go green, do better for the environment, and save yourself some coin. Thanks so much for tuning in. Remember to like, subscribe, and all that jazz. Thanks so much, guys. Bye.